Good evening, welcome to my channel, the Angels of Alchemy. I'm spiritual medium and angelic channel, Dee Grewal. This is going to be your weekly energy read from Monday, September 13th to Sunday, September 19th, 2021. I hope you're all doing well. I know I've been away for a while, keep saying I'm coming back and I keep getting pulled away. I'm hoping this time I'm here and we can continue doing these collective energy reads. Much like you, I've been making adjustments, going with the flow, kind of navigating my way through a lot of changes that I've gone through over the past year. So it's been an interesting journey, and there's been a lot of inner reflection recently, and I've needed that time to kind of regroup, go within myself and to focus on the things that I needed to focus on. So I'm feeling kind of replenished, really, and renewed. I think we're all kind of in this very weird space right now collectively. Everything seems so different. People are feeling very out of sorts. We're in a time where there's a lot of sensitive energy collectively that's happening. There's so much that's happening around the world. I think the pandemic has changed many of us, and there's a lot of the shadow, what was hidden in the shadows, that has been brought to the light, and we continue to see that as we're watching events unfold and transpire collectively. So there is a greater need right now. I think people are really seeking that guidance as times feel very uncertain. So I feel like there's a real need for guidance, and everyone's kind of trying to find their way and trying to find their place, and a lot of awakenings happening, and a lot of ego death and karmic cycles coming to completion. We've kind of been seeing that for some time. So I'm not really going to go so much into that. I really wanted to focus on the energy that we're in right now for the week ahead collectively. We do have a eclipse that's going to be coming up. I believe it's either in November or December. I have to check. That is going to really, it's going to be a very strong eclipse. And if you're finding that you're kind of wrapping up things right now, that eclipse is going to be the finality. You're really closing out cycles. So it's important to kind of go within and sort out the little pieces of the puzzle that you need to sort out right now, so that you can navigate better through some of these energies that we're moving into and these cycles that we're moving into, right? We don't want to take baggage of the past with us as we're moving forward. We do need to be very clear about our dreams and our intentions and what it is that we want to create. There is a big emphasis on a call to action, following your destiny, following your life purpose, and what that is. Some of you could be feeling like out of sorts, like, I don't know where I'm meant to be or what I'm supposed to be doing. It's time to really go within and do that inner reflection, so you can get your mind clear and get that clarity from spirit. Really feeling, and I've been doing that a lot lately, and it is helping me to kind of move forward in this next chapter that I'm moving forward in. So, with that being said, I really kind of want to dive into the reading here. But real quick, for those of you who are subscribed to the channel, I thank you, and I love and appreciate each and every one of you. At the end of the video, if the messages resonate, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and like to the video. And those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. And if the messages resonate, don't forget to hit the like button, and also subscribe to the channel for future messages. So let's go ahead. Oh, also real quick, if you want to book a personal reading with me, all of that is in the information box below. There are a lot of scammers about on these videos, so I do not reach out to people to offer my services. People seek me out. So beware of that. You know, people are scamming a lot of readers, clients. Okay, so don't give your money to people. The only way to reach me is through the information that I've posted in the description box below. So be very careful of fake people out there trying to scam, okay? And don't give your money to people. And if somebody reaches out to you and asks you if you're interested in reading, I don't ever do that. People seek me out for readings. So let's go ahead and move into the messages that we have here. From the Moonology deck, the card that I pulled is the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Now, when I was meditating on the energy for this week, you know, they kind of, the vision that I had was kind of really seeing myself meditating, and there's this vast universe around me. But obviously there's just darkness. It's kind of like nothingness right now. But being centered within that meditation is very important. They also showed me a whirlwind, like, of spiraling energy. And, you know, what they said to me was tornado. Now, when you look at tornadoes, tornadoes are a symbol of change, a symbol of transformation. So, you know, I'm also getting the number 5, you know, and 5 again is about changes. 5 can be a very heavy number. So we're kind of in this spiraling energy of change right now. And what they, you know, were saying to me is that a lot of what's been in the shadows and hidden is really coming up to the surface to be transcend and to be transmuted. So it is important. They also showed me, like, getting out in nature, grounding your energy, going for walks. Okay, that's going to be important as we move into this energy that's building towards the end of the year. They kind of said to me, the veil is starting to thin, and it's very thin around this time of year, especially as we're moving into the month of September, October. Make sure your boundaries are strong at this time. Make sure you're grounded. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, staying hydrated. There seems to be a purifying and cleansing that's happening. You know, so focus on what you're putting in you, okay? Who you're surrounding yourself with, you know, the energy that's around you. Make sure you're around people that mirror your energy, and make sure you're around people that are uplifting you and not draining and depleting you. So, you know, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So I do feel that there's some kind of karmic wrap up. Some of you are really closing a chapter and moving into, there's a lot about moving, energy. I'm feeling, they're just saying to me now, moving stuck energy. So physically moving your body is going to be very important right now. The energy is very dense. I'm also hearing focus on eating high vibrational foods at this time as we're moving through this dense energy. They're almost showing me a very thick fog, okay? So be very aware of that. Now, so like I said, I do feel that there's some kind of karmic cycle that's coming to completion here. There's a cycle that's closing out for you. Some of you could be feeling a little overwhelmed as you're wrapping up a cycle. You know, they're making me aware of kind of, you're looking at the future and you're looking at that next step, but you're looking at it as you're overwhelming yourself because you're looking at it as a whole. You need to look at it in little tiny pieces and baby steps. It says action, okay? This card says action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. We don't always get the necessary, that next piece of the puzzle until we take the step and move towards what it is that we truly desire. We're not going to have all the answers. Sometimes it's about taking a leap of faith. But rather than looking at something as a huge whole picture and wondering about every little step, just take one little step, one step of action towards what it is that you desire, and don't get overwhelmed. It's being clarified by the Temperance card. Baby steps. In order for you to have peace and harmony about the changes that you're going through, because what I'm feeling is it's almost like an overwhelming feeling of this change that's unfolding. And so rather looking at it as a big picture as a whole, look at it in increments and tiny little pieces and take little steps towards what it is that you're working on, so that this transition, this change can be peaceful. This is also telling me that this, as you take small steps towards what it is that you're working towards, and you start listening to your intuition, it is taking you to a place of more peace and harmony in your life. There is a change happening. I see these butterflies, okay? And again, this card, look at this card. It really does remind me of the vision that I was seeing. You know, there's this kind of, there's these birds, these doves, I believe they are, around her, okay? She's out in nature, but she's very grounded. You know, there's the element of air and the element of water here, okay? These butterflies they're the transformation, okay, the changes that are taking place. But it also looks like almost a whirlwind of energy that's happening. It almost looks like there's this energy just swirling around her. So again, it takes me to that tornado. So I do feel, in order for your changes to happen more smoothly, take baby steps. So don't get yourself overwhelmed, because you are looking, I do feel that you're moving to a time where there is going to be more harmony in your life. You know, you have the Two of Wands clarifying Temperance. You know, the Two of Wands is about looking out over the horizon, seeing what the future holds for you. There's a decision that needs to make, choices that you're needing to make right now, but you're looking to your future, okay? And so you see how he's holding that globe in his hand, but he's looking out over the water, I believe it is, or over the mountains there, and he's holding that globe and looking into your future. So there's some kind of decisions and choices that need to be made this week, but the choices that you make ultimately are leading you to a time of harmony in your life. Don't look at it as a whole. Look at it as small little baby steps. That's what you need to do right now, so as not to overwhelm yourself by the changes that are unfolding. I can't pick up the card. Okay. You also have weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. I do feel that there's some door that needs to close. There's something or someone or a chapter in your life that really drains and depletes your energy. The other message that I was getting for this week was be wary of shady people. Be discerning of people that pretend like they have your back, but they don't, okay? Fake, phony, all right? Stay away from people. Be careful who you're sharing information with, because not everybody has your back. Not everybody has the best of intentions for you. So kind of, I'm feeling like there's necessary doors that have to close. There's people that you need to detach from at this time. And there's something in your past that you've kind of been holding on to that you need to put the burden down. Make sure you're clear with your boundaries as well, what you're going to allow in your energy and what you're not going to allow. Because it's something that you've been holding on to that is not bringing you, fulfillment. What are you holding on to so tightly that is really, look at this, it looks like a very cold, the environment here, if you look at this, it just looks very cold. There's not much happening, there's no green, okay? Something is dead, okay, that you've been holding on to, and perhaps you're feeling like you need to hold on to your resources at this time, okay? Be careful how you're spending your money. That's something that's coming through, but there's something that you've been holding on to that hasn't been reaping you any rewards. It's not been bringing you blessings and luck. It's something that you need to walk away from. For some of you, I'm really feeling a transition within your career. There's some kind of cycle or door that you're closing in regards to work here. Yeah, and really, you've got the 10 of Wands clarifying the 4 of Pentacles. Whatever this is that you're holding on to, it's heavy. Put the weight down. it's let it go, okay? Because it's not bringing you what you need right now. As you put down the weight of the past, you have portal here. This is about doors are opening. You decide, okay? Rewards, wild card. So this is about there's new opportunities that are here on the horizon for you, but there's something that you've needed to close the door on. There's something from your past that you need to walk away from that is allowing this door to open for you. I also feel where you felt stuck or stagnant previously, that's about to change. The doors kind of where you felt like the doors that were previously closed to you are going to start to open, okay? Some of them aren't, because they're not meant to be your door, okay? You're not meant to walk through that door. So some of them will be replaced with new doors, but I do feel previous blocks are being lifted here. Clarifying that portal, Ace of Pentacles, yeah. There's new opportunities that are going to be coming in regards to career, finances, abundance, okay? So some of you, I feel that there's going to be a new opportunity with your work, all right? Either you're changing jobs that's going to be bringing in more money for you, or you're going to be coming into a place of where you're moving into a more solid foundation, okay? Having that security, especially having that security and stability within your home and your finances. But there is a new opportunity with work, and I do feel where you felt blocked in receiving abundance before, that's being lifted. There's going to be something that's coming in. It's almost like you're needing to have a different outlook, because clarifying the doors are opening in the Ace of Pentacles is the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups is card of boredom. You see there's these 3 cups sitting here, and there's a cup that's being offered, but he's bored. He's not even looking. He's not seeing the opportunities that are there for him. And so I do feel that perhaps you're not seeing what's being offered for you. So there needs to be some kind of reevaluation of what's around you and the opportunities that are there that you're not seeing. Perhaps you're so focused on what's on the past and holding on to this vision of the past, and only allowing yourself to receive in one way, or only wanting one thing, that you're not seeing the cup that the universe is offering here to you. So be very careful that you're not missing an opportunity here. Clarifying the Four of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles, you have the Page of Cups. So I do feel that there's some kind of offer here for you. Now the Page of Cups, he can be whimsical, you know, but this could be a small offer, but whatever it is, it's going to lead to something big. That's what I'm feeling. Some of you, where you've previously been stuck within relationships, you could be on the receiving end of a offer from someone. It might come in small, and perhaps you're not really paying attention to it because you're focused on, you know, somebody of the past. And I feel like you really need to reevaluate right now. There is something that's coming in. It's going to start out small, but I feel like it's going to lead to something bigger. And I'm feeling for you, for many of you, I'm really feeling this is about career more so anything else. But because it's a Page of Cups, I have to say, you know, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, that we do need to look at the romantic side of things here as well. So there could be an offer in the ways of, and you might not look at this person in a romantic way right off the bat. You might not even necessarily be interested, you know, but don't be so quick to shoot something down, okay? So that's going to be for some of you, but I'm really feeling like a big change in regards to career. There is a new opportunity that's here on the horizon for you. I'm feeling like a new spark of creativity, new idea. Listen to your intuition at this time. Don't forget to find a balance in your life. That's the other message that I'm getting here. Some of you really need to learn to have fun. If you've not been doing much, it's time to kind of find a balance. It's not all about work. You need to find time to play. Find the enjoyment in your life. Seek out the joys and pleasures in your life. When we feel good and we pursue our desires and our passions and those things that make us feel good, it's a lot easier to manifest our desires. So be careful that you're not, you know, you're not so focused on work here, okay? For some of you, you've had very little fun. There's been a lot of conflict. You have the Five of Swords clarifying joyous fun. I feel like there's been a lot of mental conflict, emotional conflict. Perhaps you've been around people that are combative, okay, argumentative energy. Perhaps you need to remove yourself from situations that are tense. The other thing that I'm getting is be wary of gossip. For some reason that's coming up. Be wary of jealous or negative energy from co-workers. I'm feeling here people who pretend to be one thing but they're really another. I do feel that you need to remove yourself from anybody that drains and depletes your energy with the Five of Swords. Remove yourself from conflicts. I'm feeling the need to detach so that you can have a little fun, okay? Put the heavy burdens down for a while. There's some kind of decision that you're juggling. Some of you, I feel like there could be something about an event that you're being invited to. Perhaps you're going on a trip. There's some kind of decision you've been back and forth with mentally, you've been conflicted about. But I really do feel that you need to kind of, you know, perhaps there's an invitation that you got and you've been like, you know, should I go? Shouldn't I go? Should I go? Shouldn't I go? You're kind of juggling back and forth, making this decision. I do feel that you need to have some fun. So whatever you've been going back and forth with, maybe it's time to just step away for a moment. At the end of the day, maybe you're not really feeling like it, but there could be something that comes from this event, okay? Yeah, getting out of this mental conflict that you've been feeling. Learning to kind of find a balance between work, home, social, and having that playtime, that fun time. Now, let's look at the outcome for this week. You got spirit energy and a sacred temple, okay? I do feel spirit supporting you on your path, and you are being called to kind of go within, okay? Seek guidance within. Because clarifying the sacred temple, you have the Eight of Cups. There's something that has felt very emotional as you leave it behind. You've become very, see this octopus with the 8 tentacles there? There's something that has left you feeling quite trapped, okay? And then there's a lot of emotion here that I'm feeling, and feeling pulled and kind of uncertain as you walk away from something. And Spirit's saying, you know, give us your heavy burdens, to go within, sit in your power, communicate with Spirit, and allow them to help you through this kind of these emotions. The moon is over here. They're helping highlight something in your life that isn't working for you, or that is keeping you trapped and stuck, okay? And clarifying that Eight of Cups is Spirit saying to you, you got the Seven of Cups with the Eight of Cups. How funny is that? 2 different decks. So it's like there's a need for you to look at other options here. What are my options? Because Spirit's saying to you, there are other options here for you. As you leave something behind, know that you know, you will have other options and other opportunities that are being highlighted here, but I feel like you need to see things from a different perspective, and Spirit's going to help you to do that. Now, remember when I said there's a 5, that I'm feeling that 5 energy? Here it is. And the 5 is about conflict. You also have that 5 of Swords energy before, where you're mentally conflicted. So that's double 5s right there. I do feel there's a lot of conflict, a lot of whirlwind as you're going through changes right now. I also feel that, yeah, there's definitely something about your career, your finances, okay, job opportunities, a turn in direction I'm feeling. I do feel Spirit is helping you become aligned with people that are going to help you on your path. Professional assistance. So I do feel that you're going to start meeting people that are meant to be a part of your path, that are going to help you somehow move forward. Now, you have the 10 of Pentacles. So again, this is about your abundance. It's about stability, your finances, okay? Where you felt stuck with your work, I feel that's about to shift. Changes are happening within your career. Some of you are going to find new employment. There's going to be a job change. Some of you are getting pay raises, I feel, at this time. But there is a shift, and there is going to be more abundance that's coming in for you, okay? And I do feel some of you could be on the receiving end of a payout, some kind of payout or a lump sum. There's going to be an opportunity. It could be coming from a fire sign. You've got the King of Wands. This could also be a new boss that's coming in, or somebody that you know that is somehow connected to you finding a new job, this King of Wands. Okay, so it's a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So pay attention, because somebody's coming in and is going to be giving you that professional assistance there in regards to money, career, stability, finances, you receiving the abundance that you truly deserve. And then you have here commitment. So I feel, again, I'm feeling that there's going to be a new contract. We are in the pre-shadow phase of Mercury. Be careful what you sign at this time. This is a time of revisiting the past, reflecting, reanalyzing, okay, renewing. It can be a card of reconciliation. Not the card, sorry. It can be a time of reconciliation, people coming back from your past. But be careful of what you're committed to and what you're signing at this time. But this, I'm really feeling that there's a new contract, new opportunity, okay? Some of you are going to be moving into a new space, I'm feeling. So there's a contract in regards to that. But I do feel this is in regards to your career finances. There's also a sense and feeling of recommitting to something of the past, something that you were doing before that you may have fallen off of. I'm sorry, I can't even think straight. Something that you might have stopped focusing on or stopped working on, revisiting a project from the past. That's the sense and feeling that I'm getting. But there seems to be a recommitment to something I'm feeling here. Clarifying, the reason why I say this is you got commitment and you got Six of Cups. So again, here it is, that Mercury retrograde energy. I believe Mercury goes into retrograde on September 27th, and we are in the pre-shadow phase of it. So Six of Cups is a cup of nostalgia. It can be memories of the past. Perhaps you're thinking about a relationship of the past, okay? This can also be a return, a reconciliation with somebody from your past that's coming in here, okay? There's a feeling of recommitting to something of the past that is going to bring you great rewards, because you've got the Sun card. Now, this is Leo energy, so you could be dealing with a fire sign from the past for some of you. But I'm really feeling that you're recommitting to something from the past that is fulfilling. There's a newness that's happening here. Perhaps you're evaluating, for others of you, could be evaluating your relationship of the past, and as you close that cycle out, it's leading you to a much happier time in your life. But clarifying the Six of Cups, you've got two sixes here, okay? You've got the Six of Swords. There could be some of you, I'm feeling like there's a reconnection with friends of the past as well, and perhaps through them there's going to be new opportunities that are coming in. Some of you are going to be traveling. I'm just feeling that, taking a trip, okay, that is kind of going to bring this blessing or this new chapter in your life that's going to be very rewarding. I see you crossing waters, okay? So for some of you, I feel like there's a change in direction as you're leaving things, as you're leaving the past in the past and leaving things behind and closing old doors. There is definite happiness on the horizon. The Sun card's the best card in the deck to get, okay? It's absolute joy, fulfillment, happiness, peace, blessings, all right? So, you know, there's many ways that I could look at this card, but definitely a movement forward. Let's see. We also have clarifying commitment with the Six of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Sun. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. For some of you, I'm feeling there's a trip on the horizon, okay? And there's going to be a new opportunity or a blessing that comes in for this trip. Again, you're moving to a time where you're going to have more stability in your life. This is going to be a time of abundance, success, rewards for you. There's a recommitment to something. You're also moving towards your wish fulfillment here. So I do feel some of you are really going to have like an inflow of abundance at this time. But this is going to be wish fulfillment as well. And it's connected to, so some of you, I'm feeling this is about your spiritual path and recommitting to your spiritual path in some sort of way. Going back to a project of the path that is going to bring wish fulfillment and rewards, abundance, success, and prosperity. For some of you, as you leave a relationship of the past, there's a deeper commitment that's coming in, a stable commitment. There's something that the universe is bringing in for you. And for others of you, there's a reconciliation with someone who's been at a distance from you, someone from your past that is coming in, and there's some kind of coming together, all right? When we have the Hierophant is a card of commitment. It's about religious structures as well, so our belief systems, okay, our faith. So there's many ways that I'm receiving this. Take what resonates. Not everything's going to resonate for everyone, so take what resonates for you. But I do feel that there's a very positive new beginning on the horizon. So if you've been feeling stuck, trust that things are about to change. And let's go to your guidance cards here. You have answering the call. The time is now. So you are being called to your destiny. It's about listening to the inner voice, to the still voice within you, listening to your higher self, your guides and your angels at this time, because I feel like you're being called to your destined path, you know. And a similar card here that we have is, hold on 1 second, let me just move that. You've got the direction guardian, choose your path. So I do feel your guides and your angels are calling you forwards, calling you to your path. Destiny is calling you. Choose a direction, heed the call, a call to action. That's the sense and feeling that I'm getting. There's something very much about your purpose that's coming up over the next few weeks, I'm feeling. And especially there's some kind of thought process that's going to be happening this week that is calling you to your path. You also have loyal heart. I do feel this is about, again, I'm feeling that recommitment to something, okay? And what are you loyal to? All right, are you really invested in those dreams? Are you truly loyal to those dreams? I also feel that there is going to be, for those of you that have been struggling with relationships, there is somebody on the horizon that is very loyal to you. So I feel like you need to look at that. But remember to be loyal to your heart and to yourself first above anybody else. I feel that that message is very strong there. There is something about kind of committing to yourself, committing to your path and doing it with heart, soul, and passion. You have co-create. So again, with the loyal heart and co-create, I feel like you need to commit to your dreams, be loyal to your dreams. Be a co-creator of your dreams with spirit. They're there to help you to co-create, but you have to be the one to take the steps and listen to the guidance that you're receiving. They can't do it for you. You're going to have to take the steps and do, you know, play your part, what you need to do in order to manifest and create what you desire. I do feel that whatever you focus your energy on now is going to be, you know, you've got the number 40 here. 4 is also the number of angels, okay? But the 40 is significant. It's a very spiritual number. So perhaps you need to work on manifesting your desires and your goals. Perhaps you need to focus on the positive affirmations, 40 days, 40 nights. Whatever it is, commit to it. Be loyal to it. Loyal to yourself as you pursue your dreams and your visions. And then it says accept love. For those of you, you know, what I'm getting from this is that there's those of you who don't see the love that is around you. And I feel like you need to come into a place of loving yourself so that you're also aware of the love that is around you. Remember, when we love ourselves that we allow ourselves to receive love in abundantly, okay? But when we're closed off to receiving love and we don't accept love within ourselves, then we don't feel that love that is around us. And so you are being guided to open your heart here, because it says accept love. Open your heart so that you can receive that loving, abundant energy that is there. That it's universal. It's the one thing that connects us all. So that's your reading for the week of the 13th to the 19th. I'm wishing you a blessed and beautiful week ahead. Sorry, I can't speak. And I'll be back soon. Take care, guys. God bless. Namaste.